Analyzing this question, one of the things that God has taught me through success is that even though you think that you have reached the top, or that you feel good that God has accomplished great things in your life, these are the critical moments in which the devil comes in and tries to plant the seed of doubt. It's in our highest moments that we have our guard down. At our lowest moments, when we are unsuccessful, we're more likely to call upon God. That's the moments where we really see God, is because we're at the lowest point. So during your successful moments, remember to humble yourself before the Lord. Even King David, right? He fell, but he got back up. And that's one thing I learned through success. Answering this question, you learn a lot of things through your failures. It's in those failure moments that you realize that not everything depends on what you can do, but what God can do through you.
So something I've learned through success is that when we have those moments of success, the devil is going to try to defeat that memory. He's going to try to take that memory away from you. So something that a mentor taught me was find something that will remind you of that success. Something like a number, something like a image or something, and you can just remind yourself of that. So in those moments, you can remember that was through God that made you have that success. Something that I learned through a failure was it's okay to fall sometimes. You're not the only one who falls, but it's getting back up that what means the most important thing is getting back up, going again, realizing that only through God's strength, only through God's will, that you can persevere and endure to the next step.
Hi, I'm Erica Hernandez, and I'm a student at Grand Rapids Community College. And today I want to share with you 2 lessons that I've learned throughout the school year. The first one is regarding success. And what I can say about success is that God is not afraid of it, and we should not be afraid of success either. He desires us to be successful, not only academically, but also in our spiritual lives, in our relationships, in our communications, and all the areas of our lives. So if you are afraid of success, don't be afraid of it. God is willing to help you to grow and to be successful, so you can become more like Him and achieve those things that are the desires of your heart. And the second lesson that I've learned also throughout this school year is about failures and mistakes. These are very common, and these happen every day. And something that I've learned personally is that God can work through those. And in our weaknesses, in our failures, when we think nothing can be able to be achieved, He's the only one who can take those and build something better, something to be successful out of failure. And so don't be afraid if you have done mistakes, if things have not gone well throughout this year. I believe that God is able and willing to take those and turn them into beautiful things. And that's when we can see the beauty of His character and how willing He is to work with us. So that's our 2 things that I've learned throughout the school year.